Chapter 14 Consequences. I wish my mom had a car to pick me up, said Dixie. Where do you live? Said Dixie. I can't tell you, said Hart. We sisters. You can tell me, said Dixie. I have a house by this church, said Hart. Wait, don't tell me the one on South Street, said Dixie. Yeah, that one, said Hart. And I live by this cool arcade that has a restaurant built in it too, said Liam. The food sucks, Lucas. You don't have to eat the food, you can play the game Saltcracker, said Liam. Dude, put a shirt on, it's literally still winter time, said Dixie. A real wrestler don't wear shirts, said Liam. You're not a wrestler, said Dixie. One day, Dixie, one day, said Liam. Meanwhile at the shop. Well, time to close up the shop, said Sol. The food was delicious, said Lance. You didn't even eat anything, said Harlem. I had a piece of cornbread, said Lance. Man, that little piece of cornbread ain't nothing, said Harlem. Lance puts on his hat. I'm out. Family, said Lance. He hugs Sol and handshakes Harlem and leaves out the shop. Take care, man, said Harlem. Harlem looks at Sol. Sol looks at Harlem. She gives him a hug. Harlem hugs Sol. See you tomorrow, peach cobbler, said Harlem, laughing. You funny, said Sol. Harlem watches Sol leave out the door. Harlem smiles at her. Sol walks over to her car. Hey, shouted Sweetie, going towards Sol. Hi, said Sol. It's time you have to pay, honey, said Sol. I'm not here for that. Sweetie pulls out her knife. Said Sol as she drops her car keys. Did you kill my man, said Sweetie. You're what? I wasn't with nobody since mine died, said Sol. You're lying. No, you had a baby with him, said Sweetie. Who is your husband? Said Sol. Prince Hamilton. We had one girl named Dixie together after you two broke up. Bet you didn't know that, huh? Said Sweetie, smiling. Sol looks at Sweetie and don't say a word. I didn't know you two was together, said Sol. Please just put the knife down, said Sol. No, some guy told me you was there the night he got shot, said Sweetie. I knew about it when I got home. Trust me, I have nothing to do with that, said Sol. You keep your kid away from mines. You got me, said Sweetie. I don't know nothing, said Sol. Harlem runs up to Sweetie and Sol. You got the wrong one, sweetheart. Take your knife and your life somewhere else, said Harlem. Okay, honey, whatever you say, said Sweetie, as she puts her knife away and winks at Harlem. Sorry about that. Harlem picks up Sol keys and hands it to her. You know her, said Sol. Yes, said Harlem. Sol looks at Harlem. Why you didn't tell me, said Sol. It's a lot I have to tell you, actually, said Harlem. What she said? It's true, said Harlem. Wait. So you know Prince and her used to be a thing, said Sol. Yeah, said Harlem. Sol shakes her head and gets in the car. Unbelievable, really. Harlem, said Sol. Wait, where you going, said Harlem. To pick up my kid, said Sol as she drives off. Sol, it's not safe, shouted Harlem. Lance looks over. Harlem looks back at Lance. Harlem and Lance looks at each other and don't say a word. Harlem notice a mark on Lance's elbow. Nice tattoo, said Harlem. Oh, that's nothing, man, nothing, said Lance. Oh, I saw something. Sorry, said Harlem, shaking his head. Harlem goes back in the shop. I'm gonna work overnight, said Harlem. Sol stops at a red light. She checks her mails in her purse. She sees a eviction notice paper. Sol looks sad and stares at the paper. Sol bangs her head on the driver wheel, angry. She puts her head down. A van pulls up beside her. A guy with tattoos looks at Sol. The guy pulls his mouth mask down, showing his burnt skin. He grabs a water bottle and drinks. Sol slowly looks up at him. They call me Sniper, said the guy. Sol screams and drives off. Follow her, said Sniper. Sol drives fast. Sol looks for her phone. She picks up her phone to call the police. I won't do that if I was you, Sniper said with his van next to Sol's. Sniper shows his gun. He shoots next to Sol. Sol hurries and drives fast. Sniper sniffed the gun smoke. I don't know what's good, this gun smoke or people being afraid of me, Sniper said under his breath. The van follows Sol. Sol drives around the block. The van tries to keep up. A truck comes by. Sol hurries and drives past fast by the truck. Sniper yells. He punched the driver in the face. We got to find them, said Sniper. Where is your mom, said Dixie. She should be here soon, said Hart. Can you ask her to give me a ride, said Dixie. Sure, said Hart. Lance and Sol both make it to the school. Get, shouted both of them. Liam, Lance and Hart looks up. That's your mom, said Dixie. Yeah, said Hart. I didn't know your dad works with my mom, said Hart. Yeah, he's the cool guy, said Liam. Hurry and get in, Hart, said Sol. Can my friend come, said Hart. I don't care, just get in now, shouted Sol. Hart hurries and opens the door for Dixie and herself. They both get in. See you tomorrow, said Lucas and Liam. Hart throws something out the window. I forgot something, said Hart. Liam and Lucas catch it. Our bracelets, said Liam and Lucas. They swap bracelets and wear it. They get in the car. Lance drives off and Sol drives off. Lance looks back at Lucas and Liam. Boys had a great day, said Liam. Yeah, Dad, I climb a rope today, and everyone was looking at my abs, Liam flex. No they wasn't, said Lucas. My son, you not cold, son, said Lance. No Dad, I'm a wrestler, said Liam. Yeah, you are a wrestler, said Liam laughs. And I'm an arcade worker, said Lucas. Arcade worker. Liam laughs. 25 cents an hour, Liam laughs.